Is there anybody out there? Hello and welcome to Ascension Evolution. My name is Joanne and I share my journey here. My ascension journey as I evolve through this ascension journey. I'm just gonna wait for YouTube to put out all these wonderful notifications to our family. Come on in, family. Come on in. Let me know when you're here. Let me know when you're here. If somebody can pop in chat if you're there. I'm not gonna touch buttons. There we go. Oh, there are people. Oh, yay, little Lauren. Melchy Lush. Jane, you got a notification as well? Come on, YouTube. Smashing it today. Hi. Dubsy D. Carrie. Hello, you. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday. So, how y'all doing? Let's do a little energy check-in with our family. Oh, I just seen a leaf fall off the tree there. Oh. Summer's really over here. Autumn is in the air. Amy, hey honey. So, orange. I'm very orange today. Even my boots are orange and my trousers are orange. It's quite grey here, so I really felt like I wanted to brighten up the reality. How's everybody doing? How are you all energetically feeling? Are you guys... Carrie! Are you guys still feeling like you're in a waiting room? Have some of you guys moved on? Are you guys feeling emotional? There's really been almost this kind of three-way split with the collective of people feeling emotional, people feeling stuck, and people accelerating. Just there seems to be three kinds of stages right now. So if you're watching this later, you're watching this now, if you're feeling any of these emotional, you can write emotional. Stuck, you can pop stuck. Or accelerated, fast, something quick you can type in. Let me know how you guys are all doing. So there's still this, we had another X flare actually. It was about 1:30 in the morning. It woke me up. Woke me out of my sleep. It wasn't an X flare, it was an M flare. It was an M flare. It was a can't remember how strong the M flare was, but it was about 1:30 this morning in the UK, and it woke me up. Jane, you've had leaky eyes all week. So this flare woke me up, and it's interesting because we've almost had this lull. I think we've only had two flares 10 days, maybe longer. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping a count on yourself, son. See him? He's running away there. And it's interesting that it woke me up because it's almost like I've got used to the fact that there isn't really much energy or flares anyway. There's always energy coming from the sun, of course. Flares coming from the sun that now when they come off, my body's kind of making me aware that they're coming in. So and what I'm feeling is these are going to gradually increase up again as we're adjusting into this this new space that we've stepped through from Lionsgate. So we're making our way to the 9-9 portal. And what happened for me was, as I stepped through Lionsgate and up to the new moon, I was in this, as I've spoke about, this kind of waiting room. And I just really wanted to get flung out that bungee ball, you know. I just want to get flung. If you haven't seen that short, I know the little guy. I mean, he's older now. He survived. He's all well. Anyway, it's just funny. Anyway, that was just the perfect video, Janice, for where I was, and now I'm being flung in this whee, this bungee ball, propelled forward, accelerating, lots of super exciting opportunities coming in and lots of things changing, and it's really exciting. However, for me to be flung from this kind of waiting space, there was something I had to do. And what I was shown was, while I was in the waiting room, there was all these parts of me through a space-time dimension that had been persecuted, or where I had persecuted others, and the whole trauma, fear, pain associated with these parts. And I had to go into a ceremony to retrieve these soul fragments, because it was just time. It was just time for them to come back home, and not be stuck anymore. So what I was shown then was to do something for the whole collective with regards to that. Hi, Claire. Lovely to see you, darling. And I kind of went into a little bit of how do I facilitate something for a whole load of people, whereby they can also retrieve their own soul pieces that are stuck in this waiting room. And then I was shown, well, you didn't think you could do what you did in Dragon Calling for 8 months. So of course you can do this. So I spoke to my beautiful sister Emma, who is, and I'm saying this, she wouldn't say this about herself. This is where her level of expertise lies. And I had a conversation with her, and I was like, can I do this? How do I help all these pieces of people's souls? How, is it possible for me to be able to hold a ceremony with people involved for them to call this back? Because this 9/9 portal, we're also in Mercury retrograde, and there's something about the energies of this that are the right time to be able to close down and heal this energy of persecution. And I suppose there was part of me that was like holding back, and it's just not the time to hold back anymore. Like, why would I even do that? Why would I even hold back? Is there only 13 people here? I mean, that's okay, and you're all absolutely beautiful, but it's I just don't know whether YouTube are showing me the correct numbers or not. But hey, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. The right people who need to see this will see this, or that choose to see it will see it, right? So the energies, this kind of waiting room, there are all these different fragments of our soul that are ready to be healed, to be forgiven, to be loved, and to be brought back. Thank you, Melissa, darling. Oh, I only see 12 now. How funny. So there are all these pieces of us that are ready to be called back. So on the 9/9 portal at 8 p.m. uh BST it'll still be, so London time. I'm gonna hold this ceremony um for anybody who is called to do this en masse soul retrieval um of the persecuted and the persecutors. Now there's only 50 spaces within this, because this is all my crowdcast will hold, and I have announced this to my Patreon family first, so there is maybe 20 spaces left. Hi Paula. There's maybe 20 spaces left if you're feeling called to come and join us, and I'm going to take you into space where you can retrieve the pieces of your soul that are ready to come back. Okay, there are no pieces of your soul that will be forced. And Emma's also going to be in the background assisting with this process. My dragon team will be there supporting with energetic support and protection, just to ensure that all is well and everybody is absolutely protected during this process. So it's going to be completely safe container, completely safe space. The link is in the description if you are feeling called to join us. So if you've been feeling a little bit disjointed, if you've been having this waiting feeling, if you are feeling that emotional, if you're feeling stuck, then this really is for you. So if you're called, as I say, there's about 20 spaces left to come and join us on the 9th of September. Massive undertaking, but you know, we got this, and this is what we're here for. You know, we can do this. There's absolutely no doubt about it that we can do this. So yeah, so it's almost like a corridor, you know, it's almost like this corridor that we're in. Massive opportunities being handed to us now to really remove anything within our lives that just isn't making us happy, isn't bringing us joy. It's beautiful. Oh, there he goes again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity that we're being given right now. So it would be fabulous to see some of you there. Yeah, the shots this morning. So Paula, that's Moju, M-O-J-U. And so I do shots every morning. I do a probiotic, I do a prebiotic, and then I do a ginger shot, and there's an immunity, and then there's a defense one, and I do that every morning once I come out of the cold tub. And it was actually Kerry that put me on to this company, and I love them. They're very good, because to make my own juices and shots and stuff, takes a lot of time, it's a lot of mess, and it's just easier to get them from there. So there's a 50% discount code that I popped in the on my Instagram, Facebook, and the community tab in here as well, if anybody's interested. But I love them. Emma, did you hear me talking about you? Hi Mark. So yeah, we've got this beautiful opportunity right now. This beautiful, beautiful opportunity. People might find that they're still under quite heavy duty tests with regards to this corridor that we're in. Let me speak a little bit about letting go, actually, because what does it mean? What does it mean to let go? Anybody want to answer that? We'll have a drink of my coffee. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Because I think letting go is a whole heap of crap now, actually. I do. 22 people in the chat. Good number. So, letting go It's something that you hear within the spiritual community a lot. A term that I've used frequently. This is just a part of our development as we grow and we drop belief systems. Hold on a minute, I'll put this on silent. Oh, there we go. That's better. Letting go. Once an energy is created, Kerry Marie Powell. Hello, you. Letting go of anything, Mark. Like, you know how it's like, oh, you know, just let it go. Like, if someone's coming in, just sit with them, just let it go. Just let it go. By the way, our Kerry's got a really big birthday this weekend. So if you would like to just say happy birthday to our Kerry Marie Powell there. Happy birthday to you. Was it tomorrow? It's tomorrow the 26th. For tomorrow. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow. Happy birthday, dear Kerry Marie Powell. Happy birthday to you for tomorrow. Happy birthday, Query. Letting go. Once an energy has been created, it cannot be destroyed, right? We can only change it or transmute it into something different. Hello, Michelle. So how do we actually let go? How can we let go? I don't believe we can let go. I don't believe I'm in a space now where I can let go. I'm in a space where I have to feel it. I have to allow myself to feel it. I have to question why I'm feeling it. I'm a water sign, Mark. Maybe that's what it is then. And I have to transmute it. I have to turn it into something different. I can't just let it go. I can't just let it go. Like I need to address it. I need to turn it into something different. So you said anger, Mark, right? So for example, can we just let go of anger? I don't believe we can just get anger and let it go. I don't know. Listen, I'm open to conversation about this as I am with anything. Is there anybody here in the chat that can get angry and then just let it go? Can you just go, oh, I'm feeling anger now. I'm not going to react. Amanda! Hey, Mandy and Dave. Lovely to see you guys. What do you do with anger? Can you just like go, oh, that's really made me angry. I'll just let it go. Is there anybody in here that can do that? And please comment later if you're catching this later. Please let me know. Anybody here? Singing, but I would say singing then transmutes it. Claire, no? Melissa, vent. I can be explosive, then I'm fine. I feel like bad 10 minutes later. Yeah, I can let go of anger easily as taking a lot. How do you let it go? But how do you let it go? Because I've things in my life, Emma says, I need to transmute and understand any negative feelings before I can release it. Yes. I used to hold on to it, forget about it, and then it would fester. Yes, Kerry. So, swearing, Claire. Swearing's a good way. Carrie, being able to let go of anger is the only way I stayed married for 30 years, is understanding that I don't have to accept the emotion. Is that somebody else's anger or your own, though? When I do let go, when I do let go, it's purely by changing perspective. If I'm tired, I have no chance. Kerry says, now I sit with it, I look at it, see my part in it, take responsibility in it, then have a chat with the person once I've worked in it and released it. Yeah. Don't stress the small stuff. Yeah. Amy, you cry and let it go. I like that. I feel that's transmutation. Claire swears all the time. Yeah. Well, for me, I thought I was letting stuff go. I can only talk for myself. I can't talk for anybody else. So, like, somebody close to me would do something and I would get annoyed. There he goes again. That little guy's running. Have you seen him? He's just like, he's on fire, man. He's just must be doing laps somewhere. So I'd be like, and I would just breathe. I'd be like, okay, just I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna, or I would smile, or I would listen to music, and I would just go on with my day. But what I realized was I wasn't letting it go. I was just putting it in a box somewhere. I was storing it. I don't believe we can let things go. I believe we store it unless we can find a way to transmute this energy. And that is why at times all of a sudden I've just found myself like, nah! And then I'm like, what was that? Came out of nowhere because it was stored and had to come out. It had to come out. Let's see. Karen, it is pacing like a caged tiger in me. I'm recognizing it, validating it, asking it now to be at peace and stand down. Yeah, but is that transmuting it? I can let it go because I've embodied that whatever the cause is, I see myself in it. I mean, I can get that. I can get that we're all one, but I don't think there'll ever be a time where I don't get angry. Like, how can you see injustice in the world and not have an initial feeling of anger? I don't know if I can ever get to the point where I see a severe injustice in the world and I'm just like, oh, well, that's me and I'm it and we're all one. You know, I believe as humans, we're here to experience these emotions, but it's what we do with the emotions that count, right? Express it, Mark. Yes. Carrie, I don't have to accept my own emotion. Why am I angry? What is it triggering me? Is it because I'm not getting my way? Is it because something made me feel like I was helpless? Yeah. So you're talking to the emotion and you're understanding the emotion. I absolutely do that. But even though I understand it, even though I know where it's coming from, even though I know what it's teaching me, it's still there. Like the fact that I'm asking what it is and what it's teaching me doesn't necessarily, it doesn't just go. I don't just let it go from there. All right, okay, thank you. That's what it's teaching me. Like that energy is still there and I have to do something with it. I have to turn it into something. Having a conversation alone is beautiful and helpful for growth. It's beautiful and it's helpful for understanding, for development and all that, but it's still there. That doesn't help transmute it for me anyway, Carrie. Hello, Laura. I think about why I'm angry. I feel it while I think about it and then I make peace with it. Yeah. So how do you make peace with it, Carrie? How do you make peace with anger? Aww. See you tomorrow, Carrie. Mandy feels it building up. Have a shout and a scream and then you take yourself off quietly and it's gone. Yes, because what you've done there is you've taken it and you've transmuted it. So this is what I believe about anger. Let me see what everybody else has got to say. Anger is just a human emotion. The magic is how we shift it from us. Absolutely, I believe that, Emma. It is refeeling it as acceptance, transmuting it. Yeah. Rio 2 World. Hi. I found that as I heal and raise frequency, I get emotional about less things. Yeah. Every day I think right positive thoughts, walk in the woods. I feel oh no, you walk into work and then you feel the negativity. Yeah, I get that. I do have anger over injustice, but for me, I see that people can only operate to their current level of consciousness. Yeah, I get that. I get that as well. But for me, and this is only for me, I just think this is a nice conversation to have, because I think there's a lot of bypassing that happens within a spiritual community or within an awakened community or whatever that is. That it's not okay to be angry. Like, it's not okay to and I don't believe that. What I believe is it's not okay to direct that anger. So it's not okay for me to feel anger and then unleash it at someone else. Because this is the energy of anger. Somebody catches it, and then, if you watch an argument, if you watch how it starts, they're just throwing this anger, this vibration of anger at each other, and it gets louder and louder and louder until pop. So for me, it's absolutely okay to feel anger. Like, it is good for me to feel anger because I'm a human being and it's an emotion. And if I were to say, oh, I don't feel angry anymore, for me, that would be a bypassing of my human experience. So it's absolutely okay for me to feel anger. So when I feel anger, I'm like, oh, I'm so angry, and I could go and shout in a pillow. I could punch it. I need to do something with that energy to release it from my body. But first of all, I have to accept that I'm angry and that it's okay to be angry and that it's an emotion. And if I can go in to understand where that emotion's coming from and what it's teaching me, it's great. Hi, Leon. Welcome, New Jersey. So it's okay for me to have that anger, but it's not okay for me to then push that out to anywhere else. Personally, I don't believe that I can let go of anger. I believe I have to feel it, and I have to then express that out of my body, because otherwise I can kid myself on that I've let it go. I can kid myself on that I've shifted it. But unless I physically express that out of my body, it's still being held within my cells. Do I love Croatia? Is it Croatia you're asking? Never been to Croatia. I love everything and everyone, so I'm gonna say yeah. Claire, we all feel anger at some point. What we do with energy is our responsibility. Boom. Boom. What we do with that is our responsibility. So I don't believe we can let go of anger. If you can, absolutely marvelous. I can't. I have to feel it and find a way to express that without throwing that at anyone else. I'm not saying that I'm great at it, but every day and every way I get better. I know Croatia's a country. I've just never been. Can I get a mod on the booby lady with the Chinese writing, please? Paula, learning to forgive and not be so hard on ourselves, also understand, is all part of our journey. Absolutely, darling. Carrie, I come from a family where anger was to be feared. I feel anger, but I try to be careful what I do with it. Breathe it through, visualize it, leaving my breath. That's a good one. I absolutely see what you're saying regarding the bypassing. Is acceptance a way of feeling it without identifying it? Is acceptance a way? Without owning it, kind of, do you mean? So we can just accept. We're human. This is what we're here to do. We're here to feel all these emotions. We're here to feel happy and sad and joyful and grief, and because all these emotions have lessons that we can learn from. But they're all energy, and I don't believe we can just let it go. Jane, sometimes I cry out, sometimes I sit with my tree. Yeah, absolutely. When it's personal, has been asking me lately, it has shown me where I need to heal. Absolutely. 100%. Anger and any other negative energetic emotion, when stored within the human vessel, also can corrupt the cells within us to cause pain and disease within the body. I 100% believe this, Emma. And this is what I'm talking about, that the suppression of anger within a spiritual awakened, whatever label you want to give a community, that we all need to be love and light, and we all need to be, rainbows and unicorns, and it's not acceptable to feel any of these other emotions, that we always have to be in this high vibe. And can we maintain a high vibration? Yes, but we're still here to experience, we're still here to learn, we're still here to grow, and that involves the emotion. Dancing it out is a good one. Totally agree. I'm not from Australia, Leon. No, I'm in Scotland. Not to identify with it, take it on as our own. Yeah, absolutely. So don't own somebody else's anger either. Anger can do that, right? Like if somebody throws anger at you, we can take on, and then we can become angry. So that's a very good point. Paula, everything is connected and affects every part of the body, physical and physiological. That word. Physiological. Physiological. Yes, Leon, Scotland. Oh, hi, the new. Are you in Croatia, Leon? Welcome to our YouTube family here. So, Amanda, spot on, Emma. Dave and I got quite rough a few years ago when everything kicked off, because we were not transmuting quick enough with everything that was happening. Yeah. The school teacher, look, this is so I can see, Mark. The glasses are so I have to drive now with glasses on. If they stop me, they'll give me trouble because I can't focus. I mean, it's good. Good, I don't have to see, if you go out and stuff, you don't have to wear glasses, so you don't have to see what's happening. So, yeah. Thanks for the conversation. I love these conversations. I think they're very, very important. I believe it's how we navigate and grow through these conversations and our experiences here. You have to hoover with glasses on? So I don't wear glasses in the house. I don't have to see if I need to hoover. Okay, everyone. Thank you all for being here. It's been beautiful to check in with you all. I love having these conversations with you. If you're catching us later, then please feel free to pop in the comments, because I read them all. And if you're pulled to join us to do some soul retrieval, then there are some spaces left, I presume, on the 9/9. So thank you all. Thank you all for being here. You too, Leon, that isn't from Croatia. Have the most beautifully blissed heaven on earth a day, week, month until I see you again. Query, yes. Go and get your garden cleared. Yes. Thank you all for joining. Sending you all so much love. And I will catch you all soon.